Say Daddy Ain, he said. Daddy, Ain said excitedly, and Jungkook smiled proudly. Say it again. He pulled Ain toward him, and placed kisses on her forehead. Daddy, Ain said lovingly, in a low voice. Say it again. He said again. Daddy, Ain screamed. Taeyong laughed. Ain, tell your Uma, thank you for teaching you my name, he said. Ain, tell your daddy that your Uma doesn't need these formalities. They shrugged. Ain placed up his toy. Ain seems to like her new toy. From where did you get this? He asked. From Ain's room. Taeyong started. Ain's room. Jungkook mumbled in confusion and paused when the reality would dawn upon him. They ran his finger through Jungkook's wet hair. These things are now with the rightful owner, they said softly, and Jungkook nodded. Get ready. Let's go out. Jungkook told him. The color would dine for the feast. I don't ask you, they. Go and get ready. I'm waiting. He said, they having a sign. Ain, let's go and get ready. They'll move forward to take Ain for him. She is not going with us, he said. No way, they formed. Where are we going? He said playfully. Very funny. It's just a matter of few hours. Ain won't know, and we'll be back. He looked at his wristwatch and said, You have 10 minutes. Get ready, or you will have to go like this. The choice is yours. Jungkook, they went and looked at Ain. 9 minutes, he reminded him. They quickly went toward the closet. Wear something casual, he said loudly, and Jungkook groaned and rushed into the washroom. Taeyong was looking outside the window, but his thought was somewhere else. Jungkook glared at him and the back to the road in front of him. He turned on the radio and hummed a song. They turned his head toward him. He seems in a good mood. A carefree and lively Jungkook was always delicate to his eyes. They smiled. After a few minutes of driving, Jungkook parked the car. They came out of the car and they looked around at the unfamiliar surrounding. It was damp. Maybe. Come, Jungkook said, and they stood forward. He seemed familiar with the surrounding. They went toward that cabin and took them looking around the place. He came back and led him toward the shop, which seems more like an adventure park. They signed in relief that the place was not crowded. Would you like to do that, sir? A guide would ask politely. Jungkook replied and handed him the tickets. You can follow me, the guide replied. Are you doing this? They said, surprised. We are doing this. He started. They froze. The panic rose in his heart. No, I can't, they said in fearful voice. You can. He grabbed the hand and followed the man. The guide made him wear the safety kit. I'll do that. For my wife, Jungkook took Taeyong's safety kit for the guide and helped him to wear it. Cook, please, I'm afraid of heights. They literally pleaded in his eyes. He buckled up the safety helmet, looking into their eyes, and questioned, Do you trust me? They nodded. It will be fun. I promise. He tried to convince they. They sat down on the board. They were strapped on that and took off. The boat started pulling away. As they rose higher, the further the boat were pulled away. They shrieked. Jungkook turned his head toward them. Their eyes were closed, and Jungkook left the strap and the seat, took their hand in his hand. Easy there, he said. Open your eyes, you're missing out. Or things, he said. It's going to be fine. They peeked through his narrowed eyes. I'll die today, they said. Nothing will happen, just look around. They took a deep breath and opened his eyes slowly. The view was breathtaking, and surprisingly, they wasn't scared anymore. In the beginning, his eyes was fixed on the same spot, but after some time, they moved his eyes to look around. On the peak, the higher was reached there. They started gliding around for a short period of time. They seemed normal. Jungkook smiled. After gliding about a while, it was the time to land. After the boat was slowed down, they naturally started decreasing toward the ocean. The kite endured that and landed perfectly on the desk of the boat. Are you okay? He asked question. Once they landed, his eyes were flashed over their face. Better than okay, they replied. We have to do cliff driving too. He started, and they was hesitate, as he was, but he didn't deny this time. They know Jungkook won't let anything happen to him. After that driving, they took the wet clothes. It was impossible for him to sit in the car like this. Jungkook opened the back passenger seat and picked out something in his hand. These are your clothes. Go and change yours. I'll do mine. You're unbelievable, they said. They changed their clothes and settled down in the car. Jungkook bought the food for the whole family. On the way back, it looked familiar with everything. Do you come here frequently? They questioned. Yeah, I used to come here a lot. He paused. You both were fun. This adventurous kind of stuff. They completed his sentence. I enjoyed it too. I'm glad you like it. He smiled. The taste of food is unbeatable. We don't have time today, but next time we will come here. We will eat it in the hotel. We dine, right? They looked hopefully. We dine, he confirmed. He turned the car toward the opposite road for the house. We're going on the opposite road. They started. We have to finish some business here, he replied. A few minutes later, he stopped the car in front of the shopping mall. Jungkook took the photo frame from the back passenger seat. They went to the photo studio. Jungkook gave them the photo frame and photo he wanted to print and told him to take it sometime. The shopping mall was crowded. Cold sweat would appear on their forehead. The incident which happened a week ago replayed in his mind. Jungkook understood. He grabbed their hand and intertwined their finger. They looked into his eyes. You want that pendant, right? I'll buy it for you, he said. They went to the jewelry shop. Jungkook showed the picture of the pendant so they can buy the same one. If you want to buy anything else or another design, you can, he offered. No, I want the same, they said. The salesman would give the exactly butterfly pendant. The eyes were shone with happiness. They bought the pendant, took the photo frame for the shop, and went home. It was a new and scary experience, but it was fun. They was telling everyone about that cliff driving experience while having dinner. That's great, Grandpa said. Thank you for bringing food, Job said while stuffed his mouth. Jungkook said, it tastes unbeatable. And it really is, they said. They took a small piece and fed it to mine. Your Appa has invited us to their farmhouse, and then I accept that invitation. Mr. Kim said, yeah, Uncle has told me as well. Jungkook started. I don't know, they formed.